Sorry about that, ladies and gentlemen. We've been having a couple technical issues here. I think our quarter-inch cable went bad on us. So just to recap, that first drive by the Cyclones, they got a first down, and then the Mustang defense stiffened up and caused the Cyclones to turn the ball over. Mustangs have the ball 1st and 10 on the Cyclone 37-yard line. It's going to be a handoff right up the middle. It's going to be number 9 for the Mustangs, Brody Clark. Excuse me, Zion Bell. Number 2. That 2 looked like a 9 up here. Excuse me. So that was number 2, Zion Bell, carrying the ball for the Mustangs. It's going to be a gain of, call it 9, 2nd and 1 for the Mustangs. Bell's going to get the call again, and he bounces it up the field, up to the Cyclone 20-yard line. And that'll be 1st and 10 for the Mustangs. 7:27 left to go here in the first quarter. My name's Cody Lyman with Backroads Broadcasting.
Gain of 10 on the play. 1st and 10 at the Bishop.
We're live here at Bishop Ward Stadium, the Dorney Field. Bishop Ward, the Cyclones. As it's going to be a pass deep, and it's going to be caught for a touchdown by the Mustangs. That touchdown was from Rosa to Parkins, and that'll be for the first touchdown for the Mustangs of the 2025 season. That touchdown is going to be brought to you by Faith Furniture in Manhattan. You've got to have faith. Mustangs looking like they're going to go for 2 here.
Number 23, Jackson Pendle in for the extra point.
A bit of a odd, and it's going to be a fumble. Mishandled snap, that's number 15 for the Mustangs, Carson Taburin on the attempt there, and that's no good. So the Mustangs lead 6-0 here in the first quarter, 7:14 left. And all right, we're back here at Dorney Field. Rock Creek taking on Bishop Ward Cyclones to start the 2025 season. Mustangs scored on a pass from Gavin Rosa, and it is 6-0. Back deep to receive it for the Cyclones. Get you their numbers here in a second. When they turn and look at me. Ball's away. It's going to be number 15, Jefferson, on the return. And he squeaks it up the left side, but he's going to be corralled by a herd of Mustangs at, call it, the 13-yard line.
Number 15, Jalen Jefferson.
Oh, they're going to say forward progress at the 15. So that's where the Cyclones will begin their drive.
12-yard kickoff return. Bishop
It's going to be a 12-yard return.
At the 15.
Mustang defense coming alive in that first drive by the Cyclones, forcing them to punt the ball. And Mustangs turn it into 6. Mustangs elected to defer to the second half, so the Mustangs will start with the ball to begin the second half. Mustangs returning 3 of their 4 starters on the linebacker position last year. Coach Sieben saying that he's very confident, and what he's seen in the trenches is that's going to be a incomplete pass.
Ruled incomplete, intended for number 15.
Intended for number 15.
Second and 10.
Jalen Jefferson, number 1. Quintavian Pike is quarterback for the Cyclones. And it's going to be second and 10 for the Cyclones. Trips right. And that's going to be penalty. See if it's offsides or false start. And that's going to be a false start on the Cyclones, so that'll back them up.
Penalty call against Bishop Ward.
And we get another stoppage play. It's going to be a timeout by the Cyclones. With that, we're going to have a word from our sponsor, Sunflower Consulting and Bookkeeping. We'll be right back here on the Backroads Broadcasting Network, powered by Rampage Academy.
Overwhelmed with receipts, invoices, payroll, and balancing your books? Keeping your financial records organized can be time-consuming and confusing. Contact Cheryl with Sunflower Consulting and Bookkeeping. She provides expert services to help your business stay on track. She ensures your books are ready for tax season, avoiding any last-minute stress. Call Cheryl for a free consultation at 785-506-4008. Reliable, professional, and affordable bookkeeping services you can count on.
And welcome back to here on the Backroads Broadcasting Network, powered by Rampage Academy. Back in action, it's going to be second and 15 for the Cyclones after that false start penalty. And it's Cody Lyman for Backroads Broadcasting, flying solo tonight, supported by our producer, Cody Roach, and on the camera is Evan Johnson. Next week, we will have our full staff and all of our replay, instant replay and all that stuff set up. This week on the road, we've got a bare bones setup, as that's going to be a pass out to the right. And a big hit there by the Mustangs. The pass was completed, number 15, Jalen Jefferson. Luke Skinner on the stop for the Mustangs. It's going to bring up third down for the Cyclones. Gain of a yard, so it's going to be 3rd and 14 for the Cyclones.
Ball spotted at the 11-yard line.
Beautiful night here in Kansas City. I want to thank you guys for watching the broadcast with us. 6:25 and counting left to go here in the first quarter. 3rd and 14, and here's the snap. And Pike is going to roll out to his left, still searching. He's going to make the pass, and it's going to fall incomplete. And that'll bring up 4th down.
Pass is incomplete, intended for number 15, Jalen Jefferson.
Number 15, Jalen Jefferson, the intended receiver on that play. Jefferson, we've seen him already at wide receiver and also returning kicks for the Cyclones. So I'm sure we'll be calling his name quite often tonight. See if the Cyclones elect to go for it, and it looks like they will. Even set from the shotgun. Puts a man in motion. That's Jefferson, and it's going to be a punt. And it's going to take a Cyclone bounce, and the Cyclones are going to down the ball at about their own 47-yard line. So that's where the Mustangs will take over 1st and 10. 6:07 to go here in the first quarter. And the Mustangs looking to put it in the end zone once again.
Rock Creek takes over 1st and 10 at the Bishop Ward 48-yard line.
And they're going to say that it is at the 48-yard line. So that's where the Mustangs will start their drive. Put a man in motion, and it's going to be a keeper up the middle by number 4, Gavin Rosa, and he's going to charge forward for a 1st down. Looks like a gain of 12. So Mustang offense, much like their defense, off to the races and seem to be running on all cylinders so far. Mustangs going hurry up offense here. Rosa from the shotgun, and he's going to hand it off again. And he's going to charge forward for a gain of about 5 on the play. That was number 2, Zion Bell, on the carry.
Gain of 6 on the play, 2nd and 4 at the 30.
I say it's gain of 6, so 2nd and 4 here for the Mustangs. Rosa sends another man in motion, and it's going to be bobbled the snap, and it's just going to be down right there. So it's going to bring up 3rd and 8, I believe, for the Mustangs. Ball on the 39-yard line.
Fumble moves the ball back to the 34-yard line. 3rd and 8.
34. It's still early, folks. I'm trying to shake off the cobwebs. And it's going to be a handoff again to Bell. Bell's going to run it right up the middle. No one to beat. And it's going to be in for the touchdown. That touchdown is going to be brought to you by Faith Furniture.
A 34-yard touchdown run.
You've got to have faith. And that'll move our score up to 12-0 in favor of the Mustangs with 4:54 left to go here in the first quarter. I apologize, ladies and gentlemen. I'm not our main commentator. I'm doing my best here. We'll have the actual professionals with us next week when we play at home. Mustangs are going to elect to actually kick the extra point this time, and it's up. And it is good. So that'll move the score to 13-0 in favor of the Mustangs with 4:54 left to go here in the first quarter. We'll be right back here on the Broadcasting Network, powered by Rampage Academy, after a word from our sponsors.
Price Physical Therapy, a new clinic located in Wamego. They specialize in orthopedic rehabilitation following total joint replacements, arthroscopy procedures for ACL, rotator cuff, meniscus, sports rehab, and injury prevention. They individualize care and treatments of athletes at every level and work with the athlete from initial injury until they return to play, including strength, endurance, agility, and coordination drills. Experience the difference with Price Physical Therapy. To schedule your appointment, visit pricephysicaltherapy.com.
And welcome back to the Backroads Broadcasting Network, powered by our Rampage Academy.
Number 23, Jackson Pendle.
Jackson Pendle to boot the ball for the Mustangs.
Deep for Bishop Ward, number 2, Devontae Davis, and number 15, Jalen Jefferson.
Davis and Jefferson deep for the Cyclones to receive the kick. And there's a kick. And it's going to be fielded by Davis this time. He's going to bring it up the right side of the field. And he's got some room, makes a couple Mustangs miss, and he's finally going to be pushed out of bounds at the 39-yard line. So the Cyclones will take over there, 1st and 10.
23, Jackson Pendle.
Jackson Pendle on the stop for the Mustangs.
After a 34-yard kickoff return, Bishop Ward has the
34-yard kickoff return by Davis. Pike under center for the first time this evening. A little bit of communication issues for the Cyclones. Finally got all their personnel on the field, and it's going to be a pitch. And Mustangs are going to stop him after a gain of about 2 yards there.
Number 21, Racer Crockett carried the ball.
It's going to be number 21, Racer Crockett.
Declan McKinney.
And number 5, Declan McKinney on the stop for the Mustangs.
Gain of 3. 2nd and 7 at the 40.
2nd and 7 now to go for the Cyclones. Pike under center again. He's going to roll out to the left. And great open field tackle there by the Mustangs. That's number 11, Owen Geyer, for the Mustangs. And I believe no gain on the play, so it'll bring up 3rd and 7 for the Cyclones from the 42-yard line. Cyclones have yet to cross that midfield line. We'll see if they can accomplish that here. First down would put them past the 50. Pike back in the shotgun. 20 receivers both sides. Surveys, he's got to scramble, Mustangs on him, and he's just going to throw the ball away. It'll be incomplete pass, so that'll bring up 4th and 7 for.
Play applied by number 52, Nick Allen.
Okay, it looks like we might have an intentional grounding call here. We'll see what the head umpire says. Still waiting on a word from the official. Intentional grounding.
Penalty call against Bishop Ward.
And that's going to push them back deep. And they will be punting from about the 21-yard line. .325 left to go here in the first quarter. And it's going to be a bit of a muffed punt. It's going to be returned by the Mustangs. Still on his feet, charging forward, and he gets it back to the original line of scrimmage. Between number 16, Jacob Perkins, on the return. Great heads-up play there to grab the punt and just go. So that'll set the Mustangs up with excellent field condition.
After the return, 1st and 10 for Rock Creek at the Bishop Ward 22-yard line.
They're going to be starting from the Cyclones 22. And we've got number 8, Tate Smith, in a quarterback now. Gavin Rosa was the starting quarterback. Smith in the shotgun. He's going to keep it himself. He's going to roll out to the left. And he's going to go out of bounds at about the 12-yard line.
Tate Smith carried the ball, pushed out of bounds by number 15, Jalen Jefferson.
Number 15, Jalen Jefferson, on the stop for the Cyclones. Called his name quite a few times tonight.
11-yard line, 1st and 10.
And this red zone opportunity is going to be brought to you by Faith Furniture. When it comes to furniture, you've got to have faith. It's going to be a pass out to the right. It's going to be ruled a backwards pass, so it's going to be recovered by the Cyclones.
Pass on the play, recovered for Bishop Ward.
So that'll be a turnover by the Mustangs. First mistake of the year. And it looks like we have a injured Cyclone on the ground. Number 5 for the Cyclones, Juan Torres.
Injured player for Bishop Ward, number 5, Juan Torres.
So first turnover of the year for the Mustangs. Smith threw that ball just a bit high, and the officials ruled it a backwards pass, so it'll be a turnover. The Cyclones will take over 1st and 10 from their own 30. And since I didn't get to do a proper pregame show, our pregame shows are going to be brought to you this season by Fox Home Innovations. And I just wanted to kind of touch on keys to victory for both the Mustangs and the Bishop Ward Cyclones. So the Mustangs need to lean on their experienced defense. Like I mentioned earlier, the Mustangs are returning a lot of experience on the defensive side of the ball. They need to keep their team chemistry strong. In the WIBW pregame for the Mustangs this season, all the kids kind of talked about how well they're meshing together, how they're playing well as a team, and they just need to improve upon that and rely on each other, lean on your teammates, and you'll be successful. And then they need to control the line of scrimmage. So far this evening, we've seen the Mustangs absolutely dominate in the trenches. Need to keep that up all season long. Defense wins championships, and that usually starts at the defensive and offensive line. For the Bishop Ward Cyclones, it's about establishing a clear offensive identity, handling Rock Creek's defensive pressure, and relying on discipline and character to stay sharp all 4 quarters. And like I mentioned, our pre-games are brought to you by Fox Home Innovations. Whether it's remodeling, new construction, or design work, Fox Home Innovations is proud to support Rock Creek Mustang football and the communities of the Flint Hills. Thank you to Fox Home Innovations for making tonight's coverage possible. Still have a player down on the field, so we're going to step aside. Keep it tuned right here on the Backroads Broadcasting Network, powered by Rampage Academy. Thanks for watching with us, ladies and gentlemen. This is the Backroads Broadcast Network, powered by Rampage Academy. We are still waiting for an injured Cyclone to be carted off the field, so we will rejoin coverage when we are back in action. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. We've got EMS on scene to help get the injured player off the field. So we're still in a holding pattern until that athlete receives the medical attention they need. We will be back on air when that is settled. Keep it tuned right here on the Backroads Broadcasting Network, powered by Rampage Academy. Another update for you, ladies and gentlemen. The injured athlete has been loaded up into the back of the ambulance, and the officials have given both teams time to re-warm up. So they didn't announce how long that was going to be. I don't know if it's going to be 5 minutes or 10 minutes. I can't imagine it to be too long, but we'll be back in action here shortly. Thanks for hanging out with us here on the Backroads Broadcasting Network, powered by Rampage Academy. We'll be right back.
Cyclones has driven around the track and is outside of the fence, away from the football field. Play will resume.
Welcome back to the Backroads Broadcasting Network, powered by Rampage Academy. We're just about ready to get underway here. We're waiting for the ambulance to finish backing out of the stadium and play will resume. The injured Cyclone was number 6, Hansel Maltzbia, the 4th, I believe. I believe that was number 6. I really apologize if I butchered that last name because I really think I did. Just to recap, the Mustangs on their last drive had an errant throw that was ruled a backwards pass, and it was recovered by the Cyclones. And at the end of that play is when we had that injured Cyclone. We have 2:57 left to go here in the first quarter. Mustangs up 13-0. Cyclones have yet to cross midfield. Mustang defense doing their job, putting a lot of pressure on the quarterback, Quintavion Pike, for the Cyclones. Number 15, Jalen Jefferson, has been a standout star for Cyclones so far this game, playing wide receiver and returning kicks for the Cyclones. Gavin Rosa and Tate Smith, sharing time at the quarterback position. Gavin Rosa was the starter for the first 2 drives. And we're back underway here at the home of the Cyclones. Chiefs playing tonight, unfortunately. I don't know why the NFL decides to, and college for that matter, decide to play games on Friday nights. In my opinion, Friday night football is for high school, but we appreciate you watching the game with us. Even if you have the Chiefs game on on a different TV, as that's going to be a keeper by Pike, and he's going to be stopped in the backfield.
Quintavion Pike carried the ball, tackled by number 51, Wade Rottinghouse.
Number 51, Wade Rottinghouse, on the stop for the Mustangs. It's going to make up 2nd and 15, I believe, for the Cyclones. 2:30 left to go here in the first.
Loss of 4 in the play is 2nd and 14 at the 27.
Cyclones trips right. Pike throws, checks down, and he's gonna be down around the 34-yard line.
Tackled by
number 10, Racer Crockett, on the reception for the Cyclones. And number 15, Carson Tiburon, on the stop for the Mustangs. It's going to make up 3rd and 7 for the Cyclones. Cyclones from the shotgun, trips left. Pike checks down to the left, runs the same play just to the opposite side. Makes a man miss, and he's going to be tackled for a loss. Number 15, Jalen Jefferson, on the reception for the Cyclones. That tackle for loss is going to be brought to you by Faith Furniture in Manhattan. You've got to have faith.
Loss of a yard brings up 4th and 8 at the 33.
4th and 8 from the 33 for the Cyclones. We'll see if they elect to punt here or if they're going to go for it here on 4th. If they didn't get it, they would get the Mustangs excellent field position. Pike in the shotgun, twin set. Looking like he's going to punt, but we'll see. Sends a man in motion. And it's going to be a punt, almost blocked, but it's going to be muffed. And it's going to go out at the Cyclone 48-yard line. So the Mustangs will take over there, 1st and 10. The ball is still yet to cross that 50-yard mark. this evening.
Following the punt, Rock Creek has the ball. 1st and 10, the Bishop Ward 47-yard line.
Mustangs twin receivers. .32 seconds left to go here in the first quarter. Mustangs getting a sign from the sideline. And now we're in play. We had a little bit of stoppage there from the referees. And it's going to be a handoff. And he's going to be stopped in the backfield. That was number 22, Luke Smith, on the carry. And number 8, Tate Smith in at quarterback for the Mustangs. It's going to be a loss of 2. It's going to be 2nd and 12 from the 49-yard line. Going to be a flag on the play. It's going to be running up the middle again by number 2, Luke Smith. We'll see what the flag on the play is. Gonna have a false start on the Mustangs, so that'll back them up. Mustang offense clicking for their first 2 drives. Mistake on the 3rd, and after the stoppage with the injured athletes, Mustangs are looking a little sluggish.
And that is the end of the first quarter.
And that's going to bring up the end of the first quarter. Mustangs lead 13-0. Keep it right here on the Backroads Broadcasting Network, powered by Rampage Academy. We'll be right back.
Overwhelmed with receipts, invoices, payroll, and balancing your books? Keeping your financial records organized can be time-consuming and confusing. Contact Cheryl with Sunflower Consulting and Bookkeeping. She provides expert services to help your business stay on track. She ensures your books are ready for tax season, avoiding any last-minute stress. Call Cheryl for a free consultation at 785-506-4008. Reliable, professional, and affordable bookkeeping services you can count on.
Welcome back to Back Row Broadcasting coverage of Rock Creek High School football. Got a stoppage here. The chain gang on the other side of the field forgot to set up at the end of the quarter. I was a bit confused myself. I was looking across the field, and they had the down marker correct, but the first down markers were going the opposite direction. So, 2nd and 17 here for the Mustangs. Ball on their own 46. Smith in at quarterback for the Mustangs. Two receivers to the left, 2 right, and good hard count there by Smith, and it's going to draw a penalty. Move the Mustangs up the field.
Encroachment is the penalty call against Bishop Ward. The 5-yard penalty moves the ball to the Bishop Ward 49-yard line.
So that'll bring the ball past midfield to the Bishop Ward 49-yard line. Smith getting the call from the sideline. Twin set, 2 receivers right, 2 left. Snap, and Smith's going to hand it off again to number 22, Luke Smith, and he's going to be tackled by a whole host of Cyclones.
Number 22, Luke.
Trying to figure out what you would call a bunch of Cyclones. A hurricane? I know it's not the same thing, but winds, whipping, destruction, stuff like that. We'll call it a hurricane of Cyclones. If you guys want to put something better in the comments, I would be more than happy to take your suggestions. That's going to bring up third down for the Mustangs. Smith looking to throw. He's going to keep it himself. He's going to roll left, still looking downfield. And he's going to get tackled for a loss. That'll bring up fourth down for the Mustangs. Good coverage by the Cyclones.
Tackled on the play by number 3, Quinton Pike. And number 54, Raymond Gordon.
Pike and Raymond Gordon on the stop for the Cyclones.
Loss on the play back to the Rock Creek 46-yard line, fourth down.
Mustangs will be punting from their own 46-yard line. 10:50 left to go here in the second quarter. Too deep for the Cyclones. Good punt here. And it's going to be fielded at around the 25, and he's going to go down right there. Looks like the ball came loose. Still no word on if he was down or if they're going to honor the fumble.
Number 15, Jalen Jefferson fielded the punt.
And they're either going to say down by contact or recovered by the Cyclones, so they will take over on downs. 1st and 10 from their own 20-yard line.
Bishop Ward takes over 1st and 10 at the 21-yard line.
21-yard line, check that. $10:34 left to go here in the second quarter. Patty Battle says she's watching from Illinois. Go Mustangs. Thanks for watching with us, Patty. And Melissa Poulin says, hi guys, happy football season. Thank you for watching with us, Melissa. And Mustangs get into the backfield, and that's going to go down as a sack.
Sack on the play by number 57, Corday Kirksey.
Number 57, Corday Kirksey for the Mustangs on the stop. And that tackle for loss is going to be brought to you by Faith Furniture in Manhattan. You've got to have faith. So bring up second and long for the Cyclones.
At the 18-yard line.
Cyclones pinned in their own 20. Snap here. Pike's going to roll to his left. And he's going to be brought down in the backfield again. That's going to be by number 2, Zion Bell. Excuse me, number 7, Ezra Spiller. Apparently I need a new prescription. Yeah, it's going to bring up third and long for the Cyclones. And that's a big stop by the Mustang defense. This defensive play is brought to you by Faith Furniture in Manhattan. You've got to have faith. Faith Furniture getting their money's worth tonight. Mustang defense running on all cylinders so far here in the season opener.
3rd and 24 for the Cyclones.
It's going to be 3rd and 24 for the Cyclones. Cyclones, 2 receivers right, 2 left. We're going to stop it here by the referees, and they're going to say timeout, Cyclones.
Charge to Bishop Ward.
So we'll be right back here on the Backroads Broadcasting Network, powered by Rampage Academy. We'll be right back after a word from our sponsor, Price Physical Therapy.
Price Physical Therapy, a new clinic located in Wamego. They specialize in orthopedic rehabilitation following total joint replacements, arthroscopy procedures for ACL, rotator cuff, meniscus, sports rehab, and injury prevention. They individualize care and treatments of athletes at every level and work with the athlete from initial injury until they return to play, including strength, endurance, agility, and coordination drills. Experience the difference with Price Physical Therapy. To schedule your appointment, visit pricephysicaltherapy.com.
Welcome back to Backroads Broadcasting, powered by Rampage Academy. 9:01 left to go here in the second quarter. Mustangs lead Bishop Ward 13-0. 3rd and 24 for the Cyclones from their own 24-yard line. No, excuse me, their own 7-yard line. And bobble snap. Ball on the ground. Mustangs say that they have it. So waiting for word here. Pile of bodies, trying to sort it out. And they're going to say that the Cyclones recovered, so they'll bring up 4th down.
Recovered the fumble.
See if the Mustangs elect to bring any pressure here on special teams and try and block the punt. We got number 16 for the Mustangs, Jacob Perkins, deep for the Mustangs to return the punt.
Fourth and 24 for the Cyclones. Ball spotted at the 7.
4th and 24 from their own 7. And they're going to call another timeout. Bishop Ward will call another timeout. This break in the action is going to be brought to you by Rockin' K's. Hungry for something legendary? Head to Rockin' K's right next to Bill Snyder Family Stadium in Manhattan. We're serving up crowd favorites like brisket nachos, Asian wraps, juicy burgers, and fresh, crave-worthy salads. Planning a party? Our event spaces are perfect for birthdays, holiday bashes, and corporate mixers. So whether you're tailgating or celebrating, Rockin' K's brings the flavor and the fun. Rockin' K's by the bill. Find us online at www.eatingmhk.com. Also check out our sister stores, Kites Bar and Grill in the heart of Aggieville since 1954, and Mr. K's Cafe and Bar on the west side, serving up unique flatbreads and home of the world-famous cookie bakes. Thank you to Rockin' K's for your support of Rock Creek football. 4th down coming up here for the Cyclones. Pinned deep in their own territory, and I believe that was their 3rd and final timeout of the half. 8:38 to go here in the 2nd quarter. Not sure if the Cyclones are going to punt this time. Got 3 receivers off to the right. Looks like there might have been a false start there, but the referees let it go. Good punt this time. Number 16, Jacob Perkins, back on the reception. He's going to be stopped where
Number 16, Jacob Perkins,
he fielded it.
The punt for Rock Creek. Tackled by number 12, Richard Wells.
Number 12, Richard Wells on the stop for the Cyclones. It'll be 1st and 10 for the Mustangs from the Cyclone 43-yard line, I believe.
After the punt, Rock Creek takes over. 1st and 10 to Bishop Ward 43-yard line.
Hey, there we go. Got it right that time. Thank you to the PA announcer. Reels it in for the Mustangs. The quarterback now, he's going to hand it up the middle. And he's going to rumble forward for a gain of about 9. So number 2, Zion Bell on the carry for the Mustangs. Beautiful night for football. A little bit chilly, not too cold. So it's going to be another handoff to Bell. And he's going to try and bounce it to the outside. And he's going to be stopped
Number 2, Zion Bell,
after a light gain, and he's slow to get up. Number 4,
timeout on the field.
Bryce Tyler on the stop for the Cyclones. And Bell looks like he's in a bit of pain. We're going to step aside as he's tended to. Keep it right here on the Backroads Broadcasting Networks, powered by Rampage Academy. Number 2, Zion Bell, was the injured Mustangs. He walks off the field under his own power. Always good to see. And it's going to be 1st and 10 for the Mustangs from the Cyclone 43. And it's going to be a handoff here to number 22. Luke Smith.
Luke Smith carried the ball. Tackle by number 2, Devontae Davis, and
Number 2, Devontae Davis, and number 8, Micah Neely on the stop for the Cyclones. To be a gain of 9, 2nd and 1 from the 23. Gavin Rosa in the quarterback. And it's going to be a handoff. Good fake there. He had me faked. Going to be handoff to Luke Smith, and he's going to be stopped in the backfield. Going to be stopped by a train of Cyclones, as I was reliably told via text. Mr. Schmidt, the broadcast teacher, sent me a nice little Snapchat, or excuse me, screenshot. So if that's wrong, it's on Google Gemini. And it's going to be another handoff up the middle. He's got some room to run. Number 22, Luke Smith, on the carry for the Mustangs. And I thought he was going to gallop his way there into the end zone.
Number 22, Luke Smith, carried the ball. Tackle by number 8, Micah Neely.
Number 8, Micah Neely on the stop for the Cyclones.
Ball spotted at the 9-yard line. 1st and goal.
Ball at the 9, 1st and goal for the Mustangs. Rosa in the shotgun, and he's going to hand it off again to Smith. Smith is going to be stopped short of the end zone.
22, Luke Smith carried the ball.
Again on the play.
Number 8, Micah Neely.
Micah Neely on the stop again
Bryce Tyler.
for the Cyclones. Looks like Bell's checked back into the game for the Mustangs.
Gain of 2, 2nd and goal at the 7.
They say it's a gain of 2. So 2nd and goal from the 7. Rosa looking to throw into the end zone, finds his man, and it's going to be broken up.
The pass is incomplete.
So incomplete pass going to bring up 3rd down and goal for the Mustangs from the Cyclone 7.
Perkins broken up on the play by number 2, Devontae Davis.
Here's a snap. Rosa is going to hand it off to Bell, and Bell's going to walk his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Mustangs. That score is brought to you by Faith Furniture in Manhattan. You've got to have faith. So with 5:55 left to go here in the 2nd quarter, the Mustangs improved their lead to 19-0 over the Bishop Ward Cyclones. And it looks like the Mustangs are going to elect to kick the extra point. They tried a 2-point conversion on their first touchdown and were unsuccessful in completing that. Kick is up and good. So that will extend the Mustangs lead to 20-0 over the Bishop Ward Cyclones. 5:55 left to go here in the 2nd quarter. Keep it tuned right here on the Backroads Broadcasting Network, powered by Rampage Academy. We'll be right back. Welcome back.
Davis and number 15, Jalen Jefferson, deep to receive.
Jefferson and Davis back deep to receive the ball for the Cyclones. 23, Jackson Pindell kicking the ball for the Mustangs. Pendle's done a great job kicking tonight. Again, 5:55 left to go here in the first half. Mustangs lead by 20. Apologize for not having our full scoreboard up this evening. Our permanent solution that we worked on in the off-season was unable to be used tonight. The scoreboard controller for the Cyclones is a bit antiquated. We didn't have the correct cord to plug into it, so we'll have that up and running next week when we are back at home. Good kick here by Pendle. A little bit of a bobbled return, but he's going to charge forward. As number 15, Jalen Jefferson on the reception for the Cyclones, and they'll take over 1st and 10 from their own. Wait for it to pull up on here on the scoreboard.
After a 12-yard return, Bishop Ward has the ball. 1st and 10 at the 19-yard line.
Here's on the 19-yard line. It's where the Cyclones will take over. Cyclones, bit of miscommunication there, getting all their personnel in. Late substitution. Mustangs adjust on defense. It's going to be a toss to the right, and Mustangs are going to gobble that up about the line of scrimmage. I think they're going to say no gain on the play, so it's going to be 2nd and 10 from the 19.
No gain on the play, 2nd and 10. Bishop Ward.
There's going to be a whole host of Mustangs, whole herd of Mustangs on the stop. Mustangs doing a great job defensively, controlling the line of scrimmage and really penetrating into the backfield. And Pike's going to roll out to his left. Got a man downfield. Number 14 for the Mustangs.
Incomplete intended for number 2, Devontae.
That's Jesse Lies.
14, Jesse Lies defending on the play.
With the
Flag on the play.
breakup on the play. We've got a flag down. See what that's all about. It was in the area of holding, so we'll see if that holds true. Pun not intended.
Holding is the penalty call against Bishop Ward.
So holding was the call, but the Mustangs have declined, so it'll be 3rd and 10 for the Cyclones. Great job there by Lies to break up the pass. And it's going to be another toss. And Mustangs are going to get the stop. Bring up 4th down for the Cyclones.
Number 21, Racer Crockett carried the ball.
Racer Crockett, number 21 for the Cyclones on the carry. Didn't quite see who was on the stop for the Mustangs. So you're going to bring up 4th and 6. 4th and 6 for the Cyclones.
6 from the 23-yard line.
Cyclones got their first down on their first drive of the evening, and since then have really struggled offensively. As we've got 4 minutes left to go here in the first half. Punt is away, and it's going to take a Cyclone bounce. And they're going to down the ball at the Mustang 41-yard line, so the Mustangs will take over 1st and 10 there. Down the ball. Rosa in at quarterback for the Mustangs. If you guys are just tuning in, Rosa and Tate Smith are rotating out at the quarterback position. Rosa found some man downfield. It's caught, and he's off to the races. He's going to be brought down at around the Cyclone 34-yard line. Had a flag on the play late.
21 Racer Crockett.
Number 21 Racer Crockett on the stop for the Cyclones. We'll see what the white hat says.
Spotted at the Bishop Ward 34-yard line.
We got a sideline warning on the Mustangs. So 1st and 10 for the Mustangs from the Cyclone 34.
Following completion, 1st and 10 at the 34.
Trips left for the Mustangs. Rosa steps back, throws, has a man downfield, and it's going to be almost intercepted by the Cyclones. Had it in his hands and dropped it. So it's going to bring up 2nd down and 10 for the Mustangs. Intended receiver
for number 6, Noah Valberg.
was number 6, Noah Valberg.
Davis.
Devontae Davis on the stop for the Cyclones. Trips left again for the Mustangs. Be a fake, and Rosa is going to dump it off to his left. And that Mustang fights forward for about a gain of 4 or 5 yards there. There's number 1, Luke Skinner, on the reception for the Mustangs. Davis again on the stop for the Cyclones. 3 minutes left to go here in the first half.
Ball spotted at the 32-yard line.
Mustangs with 2 receivers to the left. Rose is going to hand it off to Bell. Bell's going to charge up the middle. Puts his head down, turns forward. It looks like he's going to have enough for the 1st down. So it'll be 1st and 10 for the Mustangs from the
number 23.
About 22-yard line for the Cyclones. Rosa is going to hand the ball off to Bell again. He's going to charge forward. And he's going to be met by a train of Cyclones. And that'll bring up
number 2, Zion Bell, tackled by number 54.
2nd down for the Mustangs. And this trip to the red zone is brought to you by Flint Hills ISR and Wendy Rogers. Your child is capable of becoming their own flotation device. Give Wendy a call at 785-230-9574. Again, that's Wendy at Flint Hills ISR. Thank you for sponsoring this Rock Creek trip to the red zone. 2:04 left to go here in the first half. Got a stoppage play here. Referee's talking it out, and got a member of the Cyclone staff on the field. Oh, had an injured player. Turned around and looked at my phone and missed that. Walks off at the field under his own power.
Ball spotted at the Bishop Ward 17-yard line after the completion.
So it'll be 2nd and 5 from the Bishop Ward 17-yard line. Rosa in the shotgun. Looks to his left. Throws that way, and it's intercepted by the Cyclones. Tip drill, and it's going to be a return of about 5-7 yards from there. And the Mustangs have turned the ball over for the 2nd time tonight with 1:50 left to go in the first half.
By number 2, Devontae Davis.
Number 2, Devontae Davis on the interception for the Cyclones. Called his name out several times this evening. So Mustangs failed to score there on their trip to the red zone. And it's going to be 1st and 10 for the Cyclones.
At the 14-yard line.
And it's going to be from the 14-yard line is where the Cyclones will start. So Mustang offense, obviously with a few kinks still to work out. It is just the season opener. Mustang defense has been exceptional tonight. And we'll see if they can keep that going here and keep the momentum firmly on the Rock Creek side. Pike under center. It's going to be handoff and out to the right side. He's going to almost bounce it all the way outside.
Number 3, Quinton Pike.
Number 3, Quinton Pike on the carry for the Cyclones.
6, Noah Valberg. Penalty flag on the play.
Valberg on the stop for the Mustangs, but it's going to be called back, holding on the Cyclones. So they bring up 1st and 15 for the Cyclones. Well, they're going to say it's half the distance to the goal.
Half the distance of the goal line, moves the ball back to the 7-yard line.
So that's going to bring up 1st and a while from their own 7-yard line. It's going to be 1st and 17. Minute 42 left to go here in the first half. Mustangs lead 20-0. And it's going to be a pitch. And it's going to be snuffed out by the Mustangs. Great stop there. And that's to be a big stop by the Mustangs defense. This defensive play is brought to you by Faith Furniture in Manhattan. You've got to have faith. And we've got a timeout on the field by the Mustangs. So minute 15 left to go here in the first half. Mustangs lead 20-0. Keep it right here on the Backroads Broadcasting Network, powered by Rampage Academy. We'll be right back. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. We're going to go ahead and give you that shortstop Bandit Brain Teaser. This game's Bandit Brain Teaser is brought to you by a shortstop. No matter where you're going or how long it takes to get there, you'll always have time for a shortstop. The question is, in October 2023, which Kansas team snapped Andel's 57-game winning streak, then the nation's longest, with a 36-30 overtime win? So just a couple years ago,
Bishop Ward has the ball.
Andel, just an absolute buzzsaw at the 3A level. Lost that state championship 36-30 in overtime. Which team unseated them off their throne? We'll have that answer for you when we come back from the half. As Pike's going to roll out to his left. He's going to heave it downfield. Has a man and just overthrows him.
The pass is incomplete.
That was intended for number 8, Micah Neely. On the coverage, number 23, Jackson Pendle for the Mustangs.
The incompletion brings up 3rd and 19. Ball spotted at the 5-yard line.
So 3rd and 19 for the Cyclones from their own 5-yard line. It's a good thing that ball was overthrown, because I think Pendle was just a couple steps behind the receiver, and that could have gone for 6 had he caught it. Mustangs showing pressure here. And Pike's going to roll out to his left again. He's going to heave it again. It's a jump ball, and it's going to be intercepted by the Mustangs. Great job there. Mustangs are going to take over at the Cyclone 42-yard line. That interception was made by number 6, Noah Valberg for the Mustangs.
Rock Creek takes over 1st and 10 at the Bishop Ward 42-yard line.
Minute 4 left to go here in the first half. Mustangs get the ball back after throwing their own interception. So we'll see if the Mustangs can punch it in before the end of the half. Tate Smith in a quarterback for the Mustangs. And he looks to his left. He's going to throw it downfield. Has a receiver, and it's going to be broken up, incomplete.
Pass is incomplete, intended for number 16, Jacob Perkins.
Number 16, Jacob Perkins, the intended receiver on that one. Jalen Jefferson for the Cyclones on the stop. 58 seconds left to go now here in the first half. If you guys have any guesses for that Bandit Brain teaser, leave it in the comments below. Noah Bell on the carry, and he's got some room to run. He's going to charge up the right side of the field. Makes a man miss, and is brought down
Number 2, Zion Bell.
by 2 Cyclones inside the 5-yard line.
21, Racer Crockett.
Great carry there by Bell.
Gain of 38 on the play.
Gain of 38.
4-yard line.
And I'll get you that red zone sponsor after this play. It's going to be a handoff up the middle, and he's going to be stopped short.
Carried the ball. Tackled by number 3, Quinton Pike.
Number 3, Quinton Pike on the stop for the Cyclones. And we're going to have a timeout here by the Mustangs, and we've got a player down on the field, a Cyclone. And this Rock Creek Red Zone is brought to you by Flint Hills ISR and Wendy Rogers. Your child is capable of becoming their own flotation device. Your child is capable of saving their own life. Give Wendy a call at 785-230-9574. Thanks again to Wendy Rogers with Flint Hills ISR for sponsoring this Mustang trip to the Red Zone. 35 seconds left to go here in the first half. We're going to step aside as that injured Cyclone is tended to. Keep it right here on the Backroads Broadcasting Network, powered by Rampage Academy. Welcome back to the Backroads Broadcasting Network. Rose is going to hand it off to Bell. Bell up the middle, and touchdown Mustangs. Zion Bell on the carry for Mustangs. It's going to be a 2-yard rushing touchdown. That score is brought to you by Faith Furniture in Manhattan. You've got to have faith. So with 35 seconds left to go here in the first half, Mustangs extend their lead to 26-0 with the extra point coming up.
Number 23, Jackson Pendle.
Jackson Pindell on the extra point for the Mustangs. Kick is up and good with plenty of leg. So that'll extend the Mustangs lead 27-0 over the Bishop Ward Cyclones. 35 seconds left to go here in the first half. Keep it right here on the Backroads Broadcasting Network. Welcome back. Mustangs getting ready to kick it off. Davis and Jefferson back deep to receive for the Cyclones. Jackson Pindle kicking the ball away for the Mustangs. Mustangs have made a few offensive errors tonight so far, but overall, Mustangs looking great in their season opener. Kick is away. It's going to be a short one. And a bit of confusion on who's going to return the ball. Number 4, Bryce Tyler for the Cyclones is going to end up being the one to return the ball, but he's going to be downed right there at about the 20-yard line. So the Cyclones will take over 1st and 10 from there.
Following the kick, Bishop Ward takes over 1st and 10 at the 20-yard line.
Mustang defense has looked excellent this evening. Doing a great job controlling the line of scrimmage. A lot of experience on that Mustang defensive side of the ball. And it has showed this evening. Pike under center. And fumbled the snap, but I believe he just downed it. Clock is going to continue to run, so 20 seconds left to go here in the first half. I'm not sure if that was an intentional, if he was trying to kneel it, or if he just fumbled the snap. And it looks like Cyclones are not going to run another play this half. So the Mustangs will head into the halftime, leading the Bishop Ward Cyclones 27-0. Again, we will give you the answer to that shortstop bandit brain teaser for you when we get back from the break. And just to recap that, in October 2023, which Kansas team snapped Andale's 57-game winning streak, then the nation's longest, with a 36-30 overtime win? Get your guesses in the comments below. We'll give you that answer when we get back from halftime. Keep it right here on the Backroads Broadcasting Network, powered by Rampage Academy. We'll be right back. Welcome back to the Backroads Broadcasting Network's coverage of Rock Creek High School football. We are getting ready to get underway here in the second half. Mustangs lead the Bishop Ward Cyclones 27-0. But before that, we wanted to give a huge shout out to our premier sponsor, Rampage Academy. Rampage Academy is a proud sponsor of the Rock Creek Mustangs. Rampage Academy is devoted to the mission of providing all-in-one services to both athletes and adults. From strength, agility, and quickness courses, mental fortitude courses, nutrition, education, and position-specific clinics for athletes, all located in St. George, Kansas. Whether you want to be in the best shape of your life or become the best at your sport, be sure to check out our website, www.rampageacademy.com today. Go Mustangs. Thanks again to Rampage Academy for being our premier sponsor for the football season. Got about a minute 30 until kickoff here in the second half. And with that, we're going to go ahead and get you the answer to that shortstop bandit brain teaser. So the shortstop bandit brain teaser brought to you by Shortstop. Is brought to you by Shortstop. No matter where you're going or how long it takes to get there, you'll always have time for a shortstop. So the question was, in October 2023, which Kansas team snapped Andale's 57-game winning streak, then the nation's longest, with a 36-30 overtime win? The answer to that is Cheney. In 2023, Cheney High School wrapped up a perfect 13-0 season by winning the Class 3A state championship, their first football title in school history. That season also featured their biggest headline moment, a stunning 36-30 overtime victory over Andale that snapped the Indians' 50-game winning streak, which was the longest in the nation at the time. So with that win, the Cardinals didn't just make history, they owned it. So the Mustangs, all roads lead through Andale in the postseason. So the Mustangs make it deep into the playoffs. I'm sure we'll be seeing Andale at some point. But we've still got quite a few weeks and a lot of football left to play until we get to that point, as we are just about ready to get underway here in the second half of this season opener, as the Mustangs have traveled out to the Bishop Ward High School Cyclones. Mustangs have played well tonight, both offensively and defensively, but had made a couple of mental errors on the offensive side of the ball, but defense has been locked down for sure. Mustangs won the toss and elected to defer to the second half, so they will receive
Bishop Ward will
number 16
to open the third quarter and defend the west end zone. To kick off for Bishop Ward, number 60, Alfredo Delgado Medina.
Trying to get the numbers here. I'm without my monitor this evening to be able to see what you guys are seeing.
Number 16, Jacob Perkins, deep to receive for Rock Creek. Also number 21, Lawson Pennock.
So Perkins and Pennock back deep for the Mustangs to receive the kick. My name is Cody Lyman, flying solo here for Backroads Broadcasting tonight. I apologize that we don't have our actual professional commentators this week. We'll have them next week, as here's going to be a great return by Perkins, and he's going to get out
Jacob Perkins returns
to the 35-yard line. So the Mustangs will take over there, 1st and 10. Mustangs have been rotating Tate Smith and Gavin Rosa out at the quarterback position tonight. We'll see who gets the nod here to start the second half.
10 Rock Creek at the 35-yard line.
It looks like it's going to be number 8, Tate Smith. Number 2, Zion Bell, lined up in the backfield with him. Trips left. It's going to be a handoff to Bell. Bell's going to slide forward for a gain of about 3 on the play.
Number 22, Alan Aguirre.
Number 22, Alan Aguirre on the stop for the Cyclones. Bell had that 2-yard rushing touchdown last drive for the Mustangs. Smith's going to look to his left, and he's going to just dump it off. And it's going to be a first down for the Mustangs. It's going to be number 1, Luke Skinner, on the reception for the Mustangs. Jackson Pike on the stop for the Cyclones. And the Mustangs.
First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
We'll have first and 10 at the 47. The keeper by Smith, good fake there, and he scampers out of bounds for a gain of about 8 on the play. Good fake there. 11:08 to go here in the third quarter. It's going to bring up second.
Out of bounds at the 45-yard line. Gain of 8, second and 2.
Second and 2 for the Mustangs. Trips left for the Mustangs. It's going to be another keeper by Smith, and this time the Cyclones are not fooled. It's going to be no gain on the play, so they'll bring up third. Third down for the Mustangs.
Number 16, Cesar Ramos.
Number 3, number 16 on the stop for the Cyclones. Smith in the shotgun. 2 receivers right. And it's going to be another handoff to Bell. He's going to try and find an opening. He's going to push forward and held up.
Zion Bell carried the ball.
And we'll see if he's got enough for the first down.
Raymond Gordon with the first hit for Bishop Ward.
And officials are going to say first down. First and 10 for the Mustangs.
First and 10 at the 43.
From the Cyclones' 43-yard line. And it's going to be encroachment on the Cyclones. So that'll help the Mustang cause. Bring up
Encroachment is the penalty call.
first and 5 for the Mustangs. From the Cyclone 38-yard line.
The ball to the 38-yard line. First and 5, Rock Creek.
Smith back in the shotgun, trips left. Smith looks to his left, throws that way, and it's going to be caught by number 1, Skinner,
The pass is complete
for about a gain of 5. We'll see if they move the chains forward. Number 2, Devontae Davis on the stop for the Cyclones. They're going to say there's a gain of 4, so it'll be 2nd and 1 for the Mustangs from
in on the play to the 34, 2nd and 1.
trips left again for the Mustangs. It's going to be another handoff to Bell. Bell looking for a gap and rumbles his way forward for a first down. So the Mustang offense firing on all cylinders.
Number 23, Chris Navarrete.
Number 23 on the stop for the Cyclones. Mustangs have been real run heavy this game, but have found a lot of success running the ball. And we have trips right. Smith in the shotgun. He's going to look to his right, looks to throw, and he's going to throw to man on the left, and it's going to be broken up by the Cyclones. I believe that was number 15, Jefferson.
For number 16, Jacob Perkins.
Number 15, Jalen Jefferson on the stop for the Cyclones.
Completion brings up 2nd and 10 at the 27.
2nd and 10 from the 27 for the Mustangs. And we've discovered just behind this press box, actually, we're up on the very top over here in the stands. There's some people watching the Chiefs game out in their front yard, so trying to get score updates there, as it's going to be a run by number 22, Luke Smith. And
Number 3, Quinton Pike.
I'm going to say no gain on the play, so they'll bring up 3rd down and 10 for the Mustangs.
Gain on the play, 3rd and 10 at the 27.
Mustangs will have it at the 27. Two receivers right for the Mustangs. Smith trying to draw them off sides. Cyclones stay disciplined. Smith in the backfield for the Mustangs, giving Bell a break. Smith looks to pass. Keep his eyes downfield, throws it, and it's going to be incomplete. Intended target was number 1, Luke Skinner. So it's bring up 4th and 10 for the Mustangs. 8:19 left to go here in the third quarter. Ball on the Cyclone 27-yard line.
At the 27.
We'll see if the Mustangs elect to go for it, if they're going to attempt a field goal. Pendle has come out, but I don't think he's going to be doing that. He has come out to in a kicking capacity. Got trips right. 2 left for the Mustangs. Smith all by himself there in the backfield. Looks pass, looking left, throws that way. Ooh, great toss there, just in and out of the hands.
Incomplete. Penalty flag on the play.
And we've got a flag on the field. See what that's about. Might have been in the area of maybe holding there by the cornerback. That was number 22, Luke Smith, was the intended receiver on that play. See what the official says. It's going to be against the Cyclones.
Holding is the penalty call against Bishop Ward.
So holding on the play by the Cyclones. And it's going to move them forward 10. So lucky break there for the Mustangs. Going to bring up 1st and 10 from the Cyclones 17. So a new set of downs here for the Mustangs. And a costly mistake for the Cyclones.
The holding call moves the ball to the Bishop Ward 17-yard line, 1st and 10.
2 receivers left for the Mustangs. And it's going to be a keeper and a pitch forward there on the left side of the field. Going to be a gain of about 9 on the play.
Number 16, Jacob Perkins carried the ball.
Number 16, Jacob Perkins on that play. 7:50 left to go here in the third quarter. Mustangs leading 27-0.
2nd and 3 at the 10.
Smith out of the shotgun, looking to pass. Surveying, makes a check down toss. It's going to be completed, and he's going to go out of bounds right there at the first down marker.
First and goal at the 6.
First and goal for the Mustangs. And it's going to be a handoff up the middle. Number 22, Luke Smith on the carry for the Mustangs. And he's going to
22, Luke Smith carried the ball. Tackled by number 21.
Get a gain of a couple there. Bring up 2nd and goal.
Gain of a yard. 2nd and goal.
They say it's a gain of a yard. And we've got some scores coming in from around the league. At halftime, Abilene was tied with Clay Center at 0. Wamego and Concordia were playing tonight, and Wamego was leading Concordia 34-0 at halftime. Trips left for the Mustangs. Smith looks to throw, rolls to his left, tries to evade the Cyclones, and he's eventually going to be gobbled up by a whole train of Cyclones. And there'll be a loss of about 2 or 3 on the play.
Number 23,
see what the officials come up with.
The tackle for Bishop Ward.
So they'll bring up 3rd down and goal for the Mustangs. And at the end of the third quarter, Clay Center was leading Abilene 7-0. And the actual final in that game, Clay Center 14, Abilene 7. Had to scroll through my group chat there. Got a flag on the play.
Encroachment is the penalty call.
And they're going to say it's encroachment on the Cyclones. I believe that would be half the distance to the goal.
The penalty moves the ball to the 4-yard line.
Bring the Mustangs to the 4-yard line. And this trip to the red zone is brought to you by Flint Hills ISR and Wendy Rogers. Your child is capable of becoming their own flotation device. As Bell's just going to walk into the end zone for another touchdown this evening. We'll finish getting that read off. So your child is capable of becoming their own flotation device. Your child is capable of saving their own life. Give Wendy a call at 785-230-9574. Thank you to Wendy Rogers for sponsoring this Mustang trip to the red zone. That touchdown is also brought to you by Faith Furniture in Manhattan. You've got to have faith. Bell on the 4-yard rushing touchdown.
To attempt the point after.
And Pendle's going to come in to kick the extra point. Your new score is 33-0 pending this extra point. And it's up, and it is good. So 34-0 is your score here with 5:45 left to go in the third quarter. Keep it right here on the Backroads Broadcasting Network. It's powered by Rampage Academy. We'll be right back. Welcome back. Number 2 and number 15 for the Cyclones back deep to receive the kick. And that's going to be Davis and Jefferson. Bednell to kick. Mustangs looked really good this evening in their season opener. It's always tough starting your season on the road, but I feel like the boys have handled it well. Got some things to figure out on offense, a few things to check on defense. But so far, looking very well. Here's the kick, and it's another good one. It's going to be Davis on the reception. He's got some room to run, makes a move, and he's going to be pushed out of bounds at about the 36-yard line.
Number 6, Noah Valberg.
Valberg on the stop for the Mustangs. It looks like they're going to rule him down at actually the 34-yard line. So it'll be 1st and 10 from there for the Cyclones. 5:38 left to go here in the third quarter.
Following a 31-yard return, Bishop
And that was a 31-yard return there for Davis.
33-yard line.
Bell having a standout evening for the Mustangs. With at least 2 rushing touchdowns under his belt already. Outstanding senior for the Mustangs, among many. Pike in the shotgun, twin set. And he's going to keep it himself, and he's going to get wrangled down in the backfield for a loss
Number 1, Tavion Pike carried the ball.
of about 6.
Number 51, Wade Rottinghouse.
That tackle for loss is brought to you by Faith Furniture in Manhattan. You've got to have faith. And at the end of the third quarter, Wamego leads their opponent 40-0.
Play, ball spotted at the 28-yard line, 2nd and 15.
Be 2nd and 15 from their own 28. Excuse me. Trips left for Cyclones, going to throw left. It is caught. And a whole herd of Mustangs going to bring it down. Number 15, Jalen Jefferson. And they're going to credit the stop to number 23, Jackson Pendell, on the stop.
Gave about 10 on the play. Brings up 3rd down from the 30.
And Nemaha Central beats Marysville tonight 48-0. Trips right for the Cyclones. Throw right. Oh, he's going to slip. And they're going to say he's down right there. So it'll be a loss of
15, Jalen Jefferson.
4 on the play. slow to get up on his feet. And bring up 4th down and 10 for the Cyclones. 3:45 left to go here in the third quarter.
Loss of 5 on the play. Ball spotted at the 33-yard line. 4th and 10 for the Cyclones.
See if the Cyclones elect to go for it here, if they're going to kick it. Number 15, Jalen Jefferson, slow to come off the field for the Cyclones. Trips left for the Cyclones. Pike in the shotgun. And short punt here. And it's going to take a Rock Creek bounce, and it's going to go out of bounds at the Cyclone 46-yard line. So the Mustangs will have it there, 1st and 10. 2:58 left to go here in the third quarter. Keep it right here on the Backroads Broadcasting Network, powered by Rampage Academy. And we're back in action as Smith is going to hand it off to number 22 for the Mustangs, Luke Smith. On the carry, he's going to rumble forward for a gain of about 4 on the play, I believe. So bring up 2nd down.
2nd and 7 at the 43.
They're going to call it 3 yards, so 2nd and 7. Rosa in at quarterback now. Makes the pass and is caught by number 6 for the Mustangs, Noah Valberg.
Number 6, Noah Valberg. Tackled by number 8, Micah Neely.
Micah Neely on the stop for the Cyclones. Stoppage play here. See what the referees say. Something to do with the ball placement. And they're going to call that a 1st down. So 1st and 10 for the Mustangs from the Cyclone.
Gain of 7 on the play. 1st and 10 at the 36-yard
36-yard line. Twin set for the Mustangs. Rosa in the shotgun. Smith in the backfield with him. Waiting for the chain gang to get set, and they are. Sends a man in motion. It's going to be a handoff to number 16. Jacob Perkins, and he's going to rumble forward.
Jacob Perkins carried the
Good run there.
by number 2, Devontae Davis.
Number 2, Devontae Davis on the stop for the Cyclones.
Gain of 5, 2nd and 5 at the 30.
Gain of 5, 2nd and 5 for the Mustangs. Rosa's going to keep it himself. Well, on the option, he's going to flip it over. And Mustangs going to dive forward for the 1st down. That's number 1, Luke Skinner on the carry for the Mustangs. First and 10 now for the Mustangs.
Gain of 10, 1st and 10 at the 21-yard line.
1st and 10 from the 21, Mustangs trips left. Rosa sets back to pass. Surveys the field, throws, got a man wide open, number 1, Luke Skinner, and he's going to go in for the touchdown. Touchdown, Mustangs. That score is brought to you by Faith Furniture in Manhattan. You've got to have faith. So that'll bring the new score to 40-0 in favor of the Mustangs with 1:13 left to go here in the third quarter, pending this extra point kick. Mustangs have had all the answers tonight for the Cyclones, other than a couple turnovers. Mustangs have looked excellent in their season opener.
To attempt the point after.
Rosa on the hold, I believe, for the Mustangs. That's Smith, excuse me. Kick is up, and it is good. So your new score is 41-0 in favor of the Mustangs with 1:13 left to go here in the fourth quarter. Excuse me, with 1:13 left to go here in the third quarter. Keep it right here on the Backroads Broadcasting Network. We'll be right back.
For Bishop Ward.
Welcome back. Davis and Jefferson deep for the Cyclones. 41-0. 1:13 left to go here in the third quarter in the season opener. Pendel to kick. Kick is away, and it's a good one. Deep there. Jefferson on the return. Has some room, finds a hole. Pendel to stop him. And the Mustangs finally bring him down at their own 43-yard line.
Jefferson returns the kickoff.
So for the first time this evening, the Cyclones are going to start in positive territory on the Mustang side of the field. We'll see if they can capitalize on the great return there by Jefferson. 1:02 left to go here in the third quarter. Will be a running clock if the Mustangs go up by 45 points or more.
Following the kick return, Bishop Ward has the ball. 1st and 10 at the Rock Creek 44-yard line.
Gonna say 1st and 10 from the Rock Creek 44. Trips left for the Cyclones. Pike in the shotgun. Surveying the field, flags down, and he's going to get tackled just behind the line of scrimmage.
Number 1, Quintinian Pike carried the ball, tackled by number 54.
I'm going to say that was a rush.
Penalty flag on the play.
And got holding on the Cyclones, so it's going to back him up if the Mustangs elect to
against Bishop Ward.
accept it. And it looks like they will. So it's going to be 1st and 20 for the Cyclones.
The ball back to the Bishop Ward 46-yard line.
So it'll be back across midfield to the Cyclone 46-yard line. .34 left to go here in the third quarter. 1st and 10, first and 20 for the Cyclones. Trips left. Pike in the shotgun. And he's going to check it down. It's going to be an incomplete pass.
Pass is incomplete.
Jefferson on the intended receiver. And they'll bring up 2nd and 20.
2nd and 10 from the 46. Correction, 2nd and 20 from the 46.
Two receivers left for the Cyclones. Two right. Pike looking to throw. He's going to step up in the pocket. Has to evade the Mustangs. He's going to toss it downfield, and it's going to go out of bounds.
The pass is
number 21.
21,
Racer Crockett, the intended receiver for the Cyclones. It's going to bring up 3rd and 20 from the Cyclone 46.
Brings up 3rd and 20 at the Bishop Ward 46.
10 seconds left to go here in the third quarter. Mustangs will be back in action next Friday at home versus Wamego. Be a great game to look forward to. Twin set for Cyclones, and it's going to be offside, or excuse me, a false start on everybody except for the center. I think the center forgot the snap count there. Quarterback and the receivers and most of the offensive line were moving. And that'll back them back up even further.
41-yard line. 3rd and 25.
So 3rd and 25 from the Cyclone 41. Twin set for Cyclones. Bobbled snap. Pike's going to step up. Has to keep it himself. Takes a shot right there by number 64 for the Mustangs. Cole Greenwood.
And that's the end of the third quarter of tonight's game.
And that's the end of the third quarter. Mustangs lead Cyclones 41-0. This break in the action is going to be brought to you by Rockin' K's. Hungry for something legendary? Head to Rockin' K's right next to Bill Snyder Family Stadium in Manhattan. We're serving up crowd favorites like brisket nachos, Asian wraps, juicy burgers, and fresh, crave-worthy salads. Planning a party? Our event spaces are perfect for birthdays, holidays, holiday bashes, and corporate mixers. So whether you're tailgating or celebrating, Rockin' K's brings the flavor and the fun. Rockin' K's by the bill. Find us online at www.eatingmhk.com. Also check out our sister stores, Kites Bar and Grill in the heart of Aggieville since 1954, and Mr. K's Cafe Bar and Grill on the Cafe and Bar on the west side, serving up unique flatbreads and home of the world famous cookie bakes. Thank you to Rockin' K's for being a sponsor of Rock Creek football. So, 4th down forever for the Cyclones. 4th and 19, exactly. From their own 47. Trips left for the Cyclones. Looks like they're going to go for it. Pike in the shotgun. He's going to keep it himself. Stutter hesitates, bounces it out to the outside, and he's going to be tackled by a whole herd of Mustangs. We'll see where they give him forward progress, but that'll be a turnover on downs, and the Mustangs will take over
Number 12, Eric Tim.
At the Cyclone 41-yard line.
And number 28,
1st and 10.
In on the play for Rock Creek. Bishop Ward turns the ball over on downs. Rock Creek takes over at the Bishop Ward 41-yard line, 1st and 10.
Mustangs looking to score here. 11:50 left to go here in this 4th quarter. Looks like twin set for the Mustangs. It's going to be a handoff to Smith, and he's going to take it up the middle for a gain of about 4 on the play. Rosa at quarterback.
Number 22, Luke Smith carried the ball. Tackled by number 62, Caden Miller, and number 23, Chris Navarrete.
62 and 23 on the stop for the Cyclones.
Gain of 3, 2nd and 7.
Going to bring up 2nd and 7 for the Mustangs. Twin set for the Mustangs. Sends a man in motion. It's going to be a handoff to Skinner, and he's going to charge it forward for a 1st down. Skinner a little slow to get up, but teammates help him up. Great carry there. Be enough to move the chains. The 1st and 10 from the Bishop Ward, call it 29-yard line.
29.
Jabirin in for Skinner. Twins head again for the Mustangs. Going to be handoff Smith. Smith is going to get a gain of about 2 on the play. Bring up 2nd and 8.
Number 22, Luke Smith carried the ball. Tackled by number 54, Raymond Gordon.
Uncharacteristically cool this evening for the first game of the year. Talking to the production crew. Remember sweating real bad for the first couple games of the season, so welcome in the cooler air. Rosa is going to keep the ball. He's going to charge forward for a gain of about 7 there, so it'll be bring up 3rd and 1.
Tackled by number 4, Bryce Tyler.
Bryce Tyler on the stop for the Cyclones. 10-10 left to go here in the 4th quarter.
Gain of 8.
Rosa with the hard count. He draws Cyclones offside. Senna did a great job freezing up there and kind of goes over like a baby cow getting tipped over. Yeah, that'll move the sticks for the Mustangs.
Bishop Ward, 5-yard penalty.
So they'll bring up 1st and 10 from the to the 15-yard line. Rosa's going to hand off Smith. Excuse me, he's going to keep it himself. And it's going to go forward for no gain on the play.
Tackled by number 51.
Thought Smith had it and thought he was going to walk into the end zone, but Rosa kept it for himself. 2nd and 10 now for the Mustangs. Smith looks to throw, checks it down to number 12 for the Mustangs, Eric Tim.
The pass is complete to number 12, Eric Tim.
And he's going to get a gain of about 2 on the play, so it's going to bring up 3rd down for the Mustangs. 9-10 left to go here in the 4th quarter. Mustangs leading 41-0. Trips right for the Mustangs. Smith in the backfield.
At the 12-yard line.
Ball on the 12.
3rd and 7.
Rosa keeps it himself, tries to lean forward, and he's going to get a gain of about
Number 4, Gavin Rosa carried the ball.
a gain of 1 or 2 on the play.
Chris Navarrete.
23 on the stop for the Cyclones. And that'll bring up 4th down for the Mustangs.
Gain of a yard on the play brings up 4th and 6 from the 11-yard line.
And looks like the Mustangs are going to kick a field goal here. First time I've seen this in a hot minute. See if Pendel, he's got the leg for it. We've seen it on the extra points. Holds good, kick is away. And it's good.
The kick is good. That's a 28-yard field.
28-yard field goal by Jackson Pendel. So that'll increase the Mustangs lead to 44-0 with 7:51 left to go here in the 4th quarter. Keep it right here on the Backroads Broadcasting Network, powered by Rampage Academy. We'll be right back after a word from our sponsors, Sunflower Consulting and Bookkeeping.
Overwhelmed with receipts, invoices, payroll, and balancing your books? Keeping your financial records organized can be time-consuming and confusing. Contact Cheryl with Sunflower Consulting and Bookkeeping. She provides expert services to help your business stay on track. She ensures your books are ready for tax season, avoiding any last-minute stress. Call Cheryl for a free consultation at 785-506-4008. Reliable, professional, and affordable bookkeeping services you can count on.
Welcome back to the Backroads Broadcasting Network, powered by Rampage Academy. Davis and Jefferson back deep for the Cyclones to receive the kick. 7:51 left to go here in the 4th quarter. Pendle did a great job kicking that field goal there. I had to look through the record books and see when the last time we had a field goal on the books. And it's going to be a touchback Good kick there.
On the kickoff.
So the Cyclones will take over 1st and 10 from their own 20-yard line.
Following the touchback on the kickoff, Bishop Ward has the ball. 1st and 10 at the 20.
It's going to be Pike under center. Lone receiver out left. It's going to be a pitch. And Mustang defense is going to swallow him up in the backfield. That tackle for loss is brought to you by Faith Furniture in Manhattan. You've got to have faith.
Number 64, Cole
That's
Greenwood.
number 21 on the carry for the Cyclones. That is Racer Crockett.
2nd and 11 from the 19.
So it's going to be a loss of 1 on the play. So 2nd and 11 from the 19. Pike under center again. Another pitch to Crockett, and he's going to be brought down in the backfield.
Number 21, Racer Crockett carried the ball. Tackled
By a herd of Mustangs.
Eric Tim.
We're going to credit to number 12, Eric Tim, for the Mustangs with the stop. It's going to bring up 3rd and 13 for the Cyclones.
3rd and 13 from the 17-yard line.
6:48 left to go here in the 4th quarter. Looks like Pike's going under center again. Pikes looks to throw, does so, heaves it downfield, and it's going to be caught. Great catch there. Looked like it was covered pretty well by the Mustangs,
Number 2, Devontae
but
Davis.
great catch there by Devontae Davis to move the sticks
Jackson Kirby with
for
tackle.
the Cyclones, and he's going to go down right at the 50-yard line, so it'll be 1st and 10 from there. Pike under center again. Toss back to Crockett, and he's going to rumble forward for a gain of about 2 on the play.
Number 21, Racer Crockett.
He's 2nd and 8 from the 48-yard line for the Cyclones. Valberg on the stop for the Mustangs.
Gain of 2, 2nd and 8 at the 48.
Cyclones sticking with Pike under center. It's working out so well for them so far. And he's going to have to keep himself, scrambles around in the backfield, and he's going to be brought down by number 21 for the Mustangs, Lawson Pinnock.
Tackled by number 21, Lawson.
That tackle for loss is brought to you by Faith Furniture in Manhattan. When it comes to furniture, you've got to have faith.
Loss of 6 on the play.
It's going to bring up 3rd and 14 for the Cyclones
3rd and 14 from the Bishop Ward
from their own 46-yard line. 5:07 left to go here in the 4th quarter. So after a long completion, the Mustang defense has backed the Cyclones back up on their side of the field. Bobbled snap. It's going to be recovered by Pike, but he's going to go down in the backfield for a loss on the play.
Recovered for Bishop Ward by number 1, Quintavion Pike. Number 12, Eric Tim with the
So it'll bring up
for Rock
4th
Creek.
down and 17, I believe, for the Cyclones. 4:30 left to play here in the 4th quarter.
Loss is back to the Bishop Ward 42-yard line. 4th and 18 for the Cyclones.
Cyclones going to go for it here. Pike under center. And
Timeout on the field.
Cyclones are going to call a timeout. Keep it right here on the Backroads Broadcasting Network. We'll be right back after our word from our sponsor, Sunflower Consulting and Bookkeeping.
Overwhelmed with receipts, invoices, payroll, and balancing your books? Keeping your financial records organized can be time-consuming and confusing. Contact Cheryl with Sunflower Consulting and Bookkeeping. She provides expert services to help your business stay on track. She ensures your books are ready for tax season, avoiding any last-minute stress. Call Cheryl for a free consultation at 785-506-4008. Reliable, professional, and affordable bookkeeping services you can count on.
Welcome back to Backroad Broadcasting, powered by Rampage Academy and our coverage of Rock Creek High School football. 4th and 18 coming up for the Cyclones from their own 42-yard line. 4:15 left to go here in the fourth quarter. Quintavion Pike under center for the Cyclones. Sets back to pass. And he's going to be swallowed up in the backfield by the Mustangs. Number 68 and number 73 on the stop for the Mustangs. That's going to be Zane Pittenger and Drake Obercrom. Does someone know if that's Coach O's kid? Because if that's the case, I'm going to feel real old right now. Drake Obercrom. I know there's plenty of you guys watching. So the Mustangs will take over 1st and 10 from the Cyclone 39-yard line. 4:07 left to go here in the fourth quarter. Smith back in for the Mustangs at quarterback. From the shotgun, trips left for the Mustangs. Going to be handoff to Smith. Smith Bobbin was weaving his way up the middle of the field, and he's going to be stopped by
number 22, Alan Aguirre.
22, Alan Aguirre for the Cyclones. Gain of 7 on the play. Bring up 2nd and 3, excuse me. And another handoff to Smith. He's going to rumble forward for a gain of about 4 on the play. So we'll bring up 1st down for the Mustangs from the Cyclone 28-yard line. Thank you, Irma, for correcting me. 7-3 is Skylar Hewlett. Or Hewlett, excuse me. Must have pronounced or said the wrong name there. And Smith's going to rumble up the middle of the field again. He breaks away, and he's going to get in for the touchdown. Touchdown, Mustangs. That touchdown is brought to you by Faith Furniture in Manhattan. You've got to have faith. So the Mustangs increase their lead to 50 here with 2:55 left to go in the fourth quarter, pending the extra point by Pendle. Calling Wade out onto the field.
Number 23, Jackson Pendle will attempt the point after.
Nothing like being on the sideline and someone screaming your name from the field. Absolute anxiety-inducing. And we've officially hit a running clock. Pendle's kick is up, and it is good. So your new score is 51-0 in favor of the Mustangs with about 2:10 left to go here in the fourth quarter. We're going to keep it right here.
That makes the score Rock Creek 51, Bishop Ward 0.
Mustangs with a few things to work on here after their week 1, after a solid victory over the Cyclones. Defense has looked very strong this evening. Offense has made a couple of mental errors, but overall has looked very good. Bell and Smith, both running backs for the Mustangs, have had an excellent evening. I know Zion's got at least two rushing touchdowns, and I think Smith has 2 himself as well. So great evening for the Mustangs all around, especially in their season opener on the road here in Kansas City. Minute 20 and counting on the clock.
Number 23, Jackson Pendle will kick.
Again, my name is Cody Liming with Backroads Broadcasting, covering for our actual professional commentators tonight. I apologize for you having to listen to me all evening. I promise we'll have the professionals back next week. Great kicker by Pendle. Going to be fielded by Davis, and he's going to go out of bounds right at the 25-yard line.
Devontae Davis returns the
50 seconds left to go.
Pushed out of bounds by number 14, Jesse Lyon.
We'll have our full scoreboard up next week as the Mustangs take on Wamego at home.
Kickoff return. Bishop Ward has the ball. First and 10 at the 25.
Wamego won their game tonight 48-6 over Concordia. And with Wamego just being 7 miles down the road, if you live in St. George, it's a bit of a school rivalry there. So looking forward to hosting Wamego at home as we take down the last few seconds here in the game. Pike's going to throw to his left, and it's going to be caught, but the receiver's going to fall shortly thereafter. It's going to bring up 2nd and 11, and that is ball game. So your final score here tonight is 51-0 in favor of the Rock Creek Mustangs. Bishop Ward 0. Again, the Mustangs looked excellent tonight on both offense and defense. I think they got a few things to work on offense, but their defense seems to have it figured out well so far tonight. We'll see what the Mustangs can do next Friday as they're back in action at home against the Wamego Red Raiders. I want to give a huge shout out to our production crew tonight. Cody Roach doing the switching, and Evan Johnson on the camera. We'll have some Rock Creek students helping us on the broadcast next week. Always look forward to working with those students. Looking forward to it. Thank you guys for watching the Backroads Broadcasting Network, powered by Rampage Academy. We will be back in action next week. We got to go for now, but we'll BRB.